This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you for coming to my table tonight. This is the tarot reading where the diagram is actually a horoscope pattern. The horoscope pattern has 12 segments in it that reflect the 12 houses said by the Babylonians to govern your life. And this is a calendar from my friend Link, and he likes to study antiquities, ancient gods and goddesses. It's just a hobby. And sometimes he says interesting things down here. Okay, on April 26th, it says, this is about a tribe in Africa. African Sierra Leone's seed sowing ceremony to honor the goddess of fertility who watches over the crops. So how about that? African Sierra Leone's seed sowing ceremony to honor the goddess of fertility who watches over the crops. Well, nobody's asking me, but seeing as how they like to do that, and they need the food desperately, I think I'm going to put the seeds in my hand and bless them and then put them in it. Why not? Right? Okay, the cards have been shuffled, they've been cut, and they've been blessed. So we are ready to start for Scorpio. Ooh. And your first house is what you're thinking about right now. Oh my God, you all are incredibly psychic. Some of you may not want to admit it, but you are incredibly psychic. So right this minute, you have a guardian angel looking over your shoulder. You do. That doesn't mean you should take any risks. Don't jump out of any airplanes, okay? Don't jump in the water without a life jacket if you're in the Gulf of Mexico. You hear me? Okay. So that's pretty good. You got a fairy godmother. Ooh, right over your shoulder. Okay, second house is your own money. Oh, what? Are you spending too much money these days? Because this looks like an unhappy card. And you may have taken a couple of trips or continued spending after Christmas, and now you're like, well, darn. Don't worry. If you got a steady job, it'll replace itself. Third house is, what is third house? Communication. Well, this is a card almost of comme ci, comme ça. Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll see. But you, at this moment, may not feel like talking to people very much this month. And maybe since Scorpios are water signs, and we know water signs are secretive, that there may be some secrets going on that you may want to make sure you do not divulge by accident. I think that's pretty good. Okay, fourth house is your home. What the heck's going on there? So it's the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck around your home. So if you're making home improvements, you'll get a good price and they'll go well. How about that? That's pretty good. I like to see that. A happy home. Parties. Good things happening around your house in the month of April. Okay, now we have the fifth house. It's romance, creativity, children, and games of chance, those kinds of things. And we have the Page of Swords. Pages are always messengers. Oh, baby, what is that? So are you worried about somebody? You worried about one of your kids? Are you worried about losing at poker? Are you worried about something's causing you a worry? And it has to do with children, creativity, games of chance, recreation. Be careful. Be careful. Then it could be something as silly as, not as silly, but as worried about a child. Sixth house is work and health. Well, look at here. This is the card of idealistic people. And in work and health, actually, you look for the highest good of all concerned. If you're a salesman and there might be particular customers that you want to take particular care of because they have big budgets and you like to take care of them. So, and as far as health goes, it looks like you're making improvements there. You're working on improving your state of health. So that's a good thing. So keep it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th house of marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Now, what the heck is this? This is somebody picking up the pieces from a marriage partnership or a business partnership. So, or B, are you having to go back to the grind after some activities that may have cost too much money? But it's 7th house, and this guy is picking up swords from a battle that his side has won. This side won. And he's gone back to pick up the swords to take them back to his soldiers to use against the next enemy. So it may be that there has been a difference of opinion in your marriage, or a difference of opinion at work, but you turned out to be right because you're picking up the swords, you're taking them with you. Okay, 8th house of money from other people. What the heck is this? All right, well, kind folks, this means I don't think there's going to be any money from other people. This is not to say that those of you who are our salesmen, well, you may or may not get a bonus check, because that's really unearned income. But I know you earned it. You know you earned it, but there might not be any bonus checks this year. Plus, unearned income means income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, those kinds of things. So I'm afraid there won't be any of that this year. Oh, well. Maybe you got enough money in as insulation to keep you warm anyway. Okay, now what we got? Oh my God, this is your 9th house of philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. And what this is telling you, folks, is go on a trip. Go on several trips, because here he is marching off, or at least try new ideas to exercise your brain, because philosophy is Socrates and I don't know anybody like that I never studied. Wait a minute, philosophy, religion. Maybe you want to take a course in an alternative religion, or maybe you want to go to Bible study to learn more about Jesus. Number 3, it could be that you would like to take a long trip to a place where you haven't yet explored. And that can be highly intellectually stimulating. And that's what this person wants. He's out on a trip. It says here, it's the first card in the deck, and it's labeled 0. Now, don't be worried about it calling the fool, because these cards were invented and used in 1300s and 1400s Italy and France. So back then, a fool was just a person who had no experience. So if you have no experience in visiting Italy, maybe you're going to get some. That's not bad. Let's see how many major arcana we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So major arcanas are also known as destiny cards. So the fact that the High Priestess turned up as a destiny card, it's a virtual guarantee you got mental telepathic talents, but you don't pay any attention to them because they just come in like any other thought. Okay? Something good happening in your house. And this has to do with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, work and health. So you're making progress on your health, and you're making progress at work. Being a stellar employee, you can count on that. Okay, so that's the 10th house. 11th house is, no, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 10th house is the Chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is, 9th house, philosophy, religion, higher ed. And what's going on here? You got 2 jobs? Maybe you do. Maybe you got a side gig. Because here is the driver of the Chariot, which would be yourself, folks. And only except that, well, in this case, this driver does have a hold of the horses. A lot of times his hands are free of the reins, and he just lets them do what they want. But in reality, this horse wants to go that way, and this horse wants to go that way. So, but he's the boss of the horses, so he better pay attention to what they're doing to make sure he gets down the path he wants to go. So maybe you don't want to follow the crowd. Maybe you like being the captain of your own ship. And for a lot of Scorpios, that's exactly how they want it. And it's best for them, really. Sometimes. 11th house is philosophy. No. 11th house is long-term plans and friends from previous employers and just friends in general. Long-term plan. Oh, I'm going to say you want to retire. You don't like this long-term plan of working until you're 65 or 70 or whatever they think you're going to have to work. So, long-term plans. I hope that you're able to put on your thinking cap and figure out a way to retire sooner. Because your long-term plans right now are looking like, I'm going to have to work until I die. Don't even let those words cross your lips, because they have a funny way of coming back. Okay, 12th house. Look at that. You know what? When you go to sleep at night, you are pretty satisfied with yourself. This is a strength card, yet another major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are destiny cards, folks. So at this moment in time, you are feeling very confident about your abilities, your capabilities, and you feel like, it makes you feel like when you go to sleep at night, you don't have any worries because you took care of business that day. You took care of the things you need to take care of. You took care of the people that you love, and you took care of the guys that pay you. Okay? So there we are. Now, just for the heck of it, let us go on to what... No, hang on just a minute. This doesn't look like a very happy card, right? People are unhappy. But this card means sometimes in your life, you're so happy you can't stand it. You're so happy, you're surprised, you're so happy. This is a card of a person who's got everything he wants. He's got love. And he's got, well, this is love, certainly. Cups are always love. Got a rainbow of happiness and no end in sight. No end in sight to that wonderfulness. So, good for you. Keep up the good work and stay straight. Stay true, because people love you and you're doing a good job. So, all right. Thanks for coming to Twisted Granny Tarot's Table. I appreciate it. I hope you learned a lot tonight about your upcoming future and how astrology fits every category here on this table. And so, thank you very much. This is Sherry. I'm back to see you next month. This is April 2026, so the next one will be May. Thank you very much. Bye. just for the heck of it, let us go on to what? No, hang on just a minute. This doesn't look like a very happy card, right? People are unhappy. But this card means sometimes in your life you're so happy you can't stand it. You're so happy, you're surprised, you're so happy. This is a card of a person who's got everything he wants. He's got love. And he's got, well, this is love, certainly. Cups are always love. Got a rainbow of happiness. And no end in sight. No end in sight to that wonderfulness. So, good for you. Keep up the good work. And stay straight. Stay true. Because people love you. And you're doing a good job. So, all right? All right. Thanks for coming to Twisted Granny Tarot's table. I appreciate it. I hope you learned a lot tonight about your upcoming future and how astrology fits every category here on this table. And so, thank you very much. This is Sherry. Come back and see me next month. This is April 2026, so the next one will be May. Thank you very much. Bye. Man. Here, baby, let's get something to eat, okay? Come on. Come on, baby doll.